pounds. So the scary part is, I think I pissed more than I shit in weight.
Semi-permanent plasma. Fuck. Sorry, just a
It wasn't
weird one
like
I
pushing
saw.
it out hard. It's just. It just kept going and going like the energy bunny. Just
Ah! Fell off a cliff.
Let's start your mission.
Or restart it?
Yeah.
Walked away from this, I forgot where it was.
Mr. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Your reindeer that reindeer jerky I made with your reindeer that I accidentally ran over was f***ing amazing. I would like some more of that for Christmas.
Yeah.
Brag your mission.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where it is. Oh, you mean the story
On
mission?
your map
Okay.
and waypoint.
Fuck? How are you finding this shit?
Because I know where it is. Because I've sat here and done this thing for like ever. I don't even know why I was doing this back then, but I was. There's one here too. And it respawns. And there's one down there.
And what? There's like hitting taxes all over or some shit?
Oh yeah, no, there's boxes and all that shit.
So if I just run around meleeing randomly, I'll find something. Yeah, there's something here.
Yeah, I mean, you can pretty f***ing easily see this shit. It doesn't. It's not like it's covered in fucking foliage, like in Recon.
Hey, well,
Right here,
there's something right here in front of me that's weird. Two purple arrows.
What? That's me. I marked it. It's like
Oh, that was a mark.
one that
Okay.
spawns like down here somewhere. Right here. See? There it is. Told you.
Jeez.
I was turning around and fighting, so it wasn't like online. I marked that area in the middle of the fight.
That's weird.
I was like, you know, there's one down there, and I turned around in the middle of the fight and then just slapped the arrow down. It's somewhere down there too. Like there's shit all over the place.
Yeah, they really are. Okay. So next mission point.
Look, man, when you don't fucking sleep, Max, I have decided to accept one other thing. You know, like I'm people's imagination. I'm this and that, right?
Yeah.
But you know what the other one I accepted is?
What?
I am cocaine. I'm not cocaine man. I am just cocaine. And I have decided that nobody that I know can do cocaine because there's only room enough in my friendship tree for one cocaine.
I did it years and years and years ago. Wouldn't advise it. I ended up mopping the ceiling.
I hear it's kind of shit.
All it did was kill a really good beer buzz and made me wash the ceiling.
I would don't do it when drinking, silly.
All cocaine was ever good for it. Killing the beer buzz and making me mop the ceiling.
Where do we? Oh, I gotta talk to another person. Oh, I gotta go up there. Okay.
Alright, well you talk to that person, I'm gonna go run off in the distance. You let me know.
Wait,
no, I
we're
just
now
got a
encouraging
mission
Rag to
covered.
talk to the invisible people? We spent all this
Oh,
time
these
telling
aren't
him he
invisible
can't.
people. Actually, no. He is
We talk-
talking to invisible people, but as long as he talks to them, we can go do our other stuff. Somehow, talking to the invisible people... Forget, Max, I am one of these invisible people.
Hey, Wolf.
We spent all this time
Brother,
telling Rag not to talk to people.
Yeah, well, somehow he figures
Now-
out where he needs to go by talking to the invisible people, so... he gets to talk, he gets one conversation per person.
Rag, honey, don't
What?
talk to strangers.
What?
They're not strangers if they're not real.
My lord.
I have a point, yeah?
No, they're still strangers.
How are we sure about this?
Yes, because it's strangers, someone you don't know. So if they're not real, you don't know them.
What
They're
did you do?
strangers.
What did you...
Okay,
you
it's a
know,
private operation.
I'll just, take your word for it. I'm not a... I teleported.
Ah,
Wow! Infiltration mission! Let's go murder some shit.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm making sure I'm
I was
loaded.
in the middle of a mission, though, just so you know.
Sorry.
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted
How,
from the
if
Ironheart?
you had given me like 10-15 seconds,
Sorry.
However,
I'd have been done.
my scans show there is a space deep
Got my
beneath this
rewards.
area. The energy waves are being
How dare.
dispersed
No,
by
I'm
a
not
metal
a
device
system.
installed by the
The
enemy.
bug thing.
I
It
just
is
sit there and do
difficult
it
to
again.
determine the exact location of the
It
Ironheart.
was like I didn't do it already 6 times.
Damn it! Not only did they spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well.
They most likely
You look like a
intended
fucking
to use
fish.
it to transport the Ironheart they found.
Billy Club.
These things are weird.
Confa!
Reload real quick.
I'm choosing sub-attacks.
Analyzing layout of
Okay.
the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern. Unlike patterns of ascending. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is
Greg.
identical to that
What's up?
used for tombs and altars.
Imagine trying to fight something that can fuck me up. So organized at all times. No
I don't know
fireballs.
how to catch up to you.
Compile all of the data we have gathered. There is a high probability
Like, if I can
that
kill
this
this
is the
stuff
tomb
super
of
easy,
one of
imagine
the
something I
ancestors
struggle
who died
against.
during the Civil
And then
War.
imagine trying to beat it.
The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status,
Like, you know the Great Walker? I can beat that instantaneously. Like, it doesn't last 2 seconds. Like, it's dead.
being transmitted
Or
nearby.
2 seconds.
It will likely contain information we need.
I don't even know if it lasts 1 second.
We go this way.
It's dead pretty fucking quickly. I don't have time to count.
The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor, a vault? What do you mean?
If the vault contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone
so I got pain relief Neosporin
Extracted DNA from
These-
the remains.
for my leg,
Likely
what?
because the vault
I got
can
pain
only
relief
be accessed
Neosporin for my
through a
leg.
bioscan.
and wound dressing gauze for my leg.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same
Got the
individual
gauze
who brought
home,
the
and
vault.
it's not even a sticky pad.
That's correct.
Gauze.
They must be planning to use the DNA
Yeah.
to allow
So
them to
I'm using
bypass the
pads to
biometric
hold my
authentication
gauze on.
and claim the Ironheart.
So we were on the stairs, Mags. I'm throwing fire everywhere, right? Do you want to know what comes across my mind? Sorry, the residents of these stairs is now fire. Please evacuate the premises. And they just all run up the stairs and instantly die.
I'll restore the
It's like,
disrupted
It
communication.
melt. Like, this is like,
Noise removal complete.
fuck you
Checking
fire.
contents.
Not like, fire.
Enzo.
Not like, oh god fire. It's like,
He says
fuck
the
you fire.
Vulgus have been spotted moving to another
Kinda looks
zone.
like lava.
Have they found a
Oh,
way
we're
to open
kinda
the vault
power
already?
shut down.
Damn it! We need to get to that vault.
Greg,
Wait.
What's up?
We
What
should
does this
secure
fire
the
look like?
ancestors' remains and the data just in
Like a
case.
raft.
If the vault can only be accessed
what?
through the biometric
Like something got a
authentication
raft.
of specific DNA, then we'll need
does
that
it look
DNA
like it's
as well.
melting the shit it's burning?
Well, it looks like a bunch
Hold
of
up,
fire.
bigger sandball! Does
It
it
kind of
look
makes
like
me
the
think
environment is melting?
the Human Torch. Oh, is this something got a ghost in? Something.
Don't fuck with me, I got Roku. He's Black Goku.
Why?
I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now.
And
I have also
Dragon,
collected
just so
a
you
data
know.
formatted sample of the remains.
Well, that's a
That's
relief.
fucking the dragon.
What's up, Hippie?
Sorry, I
You
fired
can
one.
listen to this.
Let's deal with these bastards.
So that you know what I meant about the slab on my leg. My heating pad is supposed to cut off after 2 hours, which is great
That sucks.
when I'm not on shrooms and engulfed in a fucking TV show. So there's this show called From, and it's got like the first 2 seasons on not on AMC but on Amazon Prime, and it's from MGM, and I got sucked into it. It's something God fears, and I just kept hitting the restart button on my heating pad. That I had a boil, and I was trying to bring the boil to a head, and heat works to do that. A heated compress, which is like a hot rag.
What's up,
works to do
Hippie?
that. Like a hot rag will work to do that, and not a heating pad. But trying to bring it to a head, I just kept turning it back on, and turning it back on, and turning it back on, until I got it to go to the bathroom, and the heating pad through my leggings was stuck to me. And when I finally got it off of me, I pulled my leggings down,
Comms have been stabilized.
and I had a black heart-shaped
Prepare for the
burn
next operation.
on my leg. It's black because, well, it's a 3rd degree. So it's a major 2nd mild 3rd degree burn. It's in the shape of a heart on the inside of my thighs. Which means when I walk,
It feels like a.
it feels like my skin's being ripped off. So I'm having to
Oh.
walk bow-legged, like I just got off a saddled horse.
Like you about to shit yourself.
Oh yeah, like I'm about to shit myself.
Hey, I got
And that's how I have to
a
walk around.
16 variant AC.
You got a what?
Amorphous material pattern, 16 variant AC.
Yeah. Let's go. Back to home.
Okay,
So I gotta go.
ready.
For like 2 hours. Go play Minecraft with a group.
Alright. And that sucks, Hippie.
I missed the Pokemons. So, for the Christmas event, right, for Pokemons, the 2 elements that have been, like, the theme were fire and plants. And I'm like, that's the 2 shit you don't, there's like 2 things you don't expect to be in the snow. Like, they're not very good at this. How do I leave the group?
I mean, technically, certain places have forest fires in the winter.
What I'm saying is, they're the 2 least likely Pokemon elements to have to do with winter.
Oh,
Snow,
yeah.
and Christmas.
Yeah.
And those are what their event thing.
No fire-type
Pokemon
for Christmas. Oh boy.
I mean, I see the irony of it.
Yeah.
Christmas, associating fire with Christmas. I see the irony of it. Because people associate fire with Christmas because that's when we burn the Yule log. Or,
Fire and plants.
but, and I would get it if it was marigold plants. Those are the only ones that grow all year
Any
round.
plant Pokemon and any fire Pokemon.
But yeah, no, I get the irony of them being connected to Christmas. But, yeah, no.
They choose an element Pokemon. You know what would be a good one for Christmas? Ice. Water. Even darkness. Fairy. Santa Claus and shit. I don't fucking know. Normal. Those are all like adequate ones. I feel like next they're gonna do electricity. I'm gonna just be like, what the fuck, guys? Are we just touching on every element? Ghost. No, see, ghost could be Ghost of Christmas Past, but Ghost would be Halloween. But still. Anywho, I'm gonna jump to a party. Go play Minecraft. On the first day of Minecraft, we built some stuff. Hi, Booze. On the first year. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. I know what this is. Tell me your name. I was. And it's a real dirty scam. Do what I like to do when I realize it's one of them. You wouldn't be able to reach him. I had someone do that to me and they were like calling about my brother. You're like my brother. They do that when they look up, they have like information on a family member or something. And then they figure you out through a family member so they can figure out if you're whatnot. But they like have minimal to go off of. And that's that's why he hung up the second. Because like they don't know names. I think it's like contacts. I played a real dirty one. Back on somebody who had done that to me. And it was dark humor. It was acceptable dark humor. But I basically asked them if they had tried Dad, and what did Dad say? Because like they called me as my brother. And I said, oh, well, he couldn't help me because he's too busy with work. And I'm like, Dad's got some superpowers. Well, what do you mean? I'm like, it's pretty hard to work from the grave. And they got real quiet. And they hung up. It was bad. It was really bad. I'm sorry. Wait, this was like yesterday? Oh, day before yesterday. No, it's Monday, okay. This is what happens when you don't sleep, folks. You forget what day it is. Sorry. I'm with you. Oh, happy birthday, Blues. I no longer share a birthday with anybody. Me and my aunt used to share a birthday. That's a fair way of looking at it. I've been spending a lot of time with my cousins lately. It's just great. It's like amazing. I have so much fun. It's like hanging out with friends. They're family. All my cousins are like... And it's odd for me talking about cousins. Because I have nieces that are older than me. I have, well, rephrasing that. I have a niece that's older than me. I have a nephew that's older than me too. Oh, I was never here. I'm a figment of your imagination. Sorry. Sorry about the dark humor earlier. I don't know how how you take that kind of stuff. I probably should ask first. It's okay. I asked them a question knowing it was rigged. If you weren't my brother, you would get that question wrong. Because it implies something that can't... It implied that my dad... That you could call my dad. My dad had passed away. So I had asked the person... Because my brother calls from other phones. So I actually was genuinely trying... First of all, I was trying to see if it was him. It was really okay. Second of all, I didn't believe it was him. But I didn't want to look like a jerk. So I asked a question. Not stopping to think that maybe the question put me off as a jerk. Because it totally would have. That a stranger would answer incorrectly. Trick question. I asked him a trick question. Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Yes, but there aren't enough people out there that can properly deal with cybercrimes. Mm. I don't disagree. It just, unfortunately, it happened so much. If they took every single case that someone felt disturbed about it, they'd never have time to do proper cop work. Which, personally, I think there needs to be a... That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think there needs to be... Yeah, because, oh, well, you know, a lot of the government officials use and hide behind, oh, well, they could be cross-country or whatever. But you know what? If someone from cross-country flies over and assaults American citizen, or like American citizens, you know, in another country, they assault them, or the like, then they'll do something, you know, then they could go do something about it. So how is this any different? You know? But I think they need to add, like, extreme punishment. Like, something that'll make people who stop and go, you know what? I probably won't get caught. But if I do, I'm not sure I want to do this. Like, you know, and a life sentence if caught. Pizza, oh my goodness, that's the best. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. I know somebody who... Yeah. Nice. Feeling the love that night. For sure. No, my shovel. I broke my shovel again. Traffic in that city. City traffic is atrocious. If you ever need dirt, let me know. We need to make like a random like custom mount that's shaped funny. Like out of just like think about it, you know how you made the billboards and stuff? What if we just took a bunch of dirt? If we have so much dirt, we just make a mountain, but it's got like a theme shape. Like an actual mountain. And then, like, in the middle of it, like, this big room, and then go down the mine, like, into a mine. That'd be cool. Just make it in the shape of a pig or something, big mountain. Oh, that's why I use pig, so it's pretty easy. Should be pretty easy. You would be making the whole pig, you'd just be making like kind of shape like it. It's a mountain. Yeah. I mean, pig mountain, you'd make it big, you make it rectangular, you make it like smaller at the bottom and kind of dip it in, but not like actual legs, because it's a mountain. You just make a smaller square as the head. Maybe like an even smaller square at the middle of that square for like the nose and boom, big nose. I might go out. I might go somewhere and make a big mountain then. Oh nah, I gotta build it right on Meatballs Island. Is it Meatball? Yeah, Meatballs Island. We're gonna build it there. Well then, that means this is the perfect time to build on his island. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Eh. Yeah. It's the extinction. Why is there a trader in my house? Why does he have no llamas? He has kelp, bucket of pufferfish, tube coral block, orange dye, red sand, and pointed dripstone. Can I kill him? Never mind, he's dead. I didn't wait. Look. All mountains will be treated equal. Did you at least video our fish adventures? Where I got lost? Nice. Yeah, that poor guy. That poor guy. Oh my goodness. Talk about neglect. And it wasn't even on deliberate. We couldn't find it. It's like my mom says. Because I've had a couple times where she's nearly just left without me. Because she just couldn't find me. She can't. It's only so long you can wait for stuff, right? He goes, good thing you showed up now because I couldn't reach you. I couldn't call your phone. I've been looking for you for like a half an hour. This place is closed. And I was like, I kind of wandered off because like everything, even the food court closed. Like she was talking with somebody at the mall, and the stores closed. The food court closed. And I just kind of wandered off. Like I wasn't even in the mall. If I'm gonna be honest. So like looking for me would have been a mute point. But after like 4 hours of them talking, I was just like, nope, I can't. I'm bored. Music isn't even keeping me entertained anymore. I'm done. I'm going to walk this way. And so I was like down some random road. I went that way. That's all I know. You're just like, wait, we're not giving out children, are we? Sorry. Yeah. I'm putting on my roof. I did all my windows to my second story, then I'm gonna do a third story. I have decided I'm building a farm and an animal pen thing in this one. In the building. Yeah, like my old house. I just, like, small farm. Like, you know, if I do pumpkins, it'd probably be 4 pumpkins max, and, you know, just melons, a row of a thing. Like, not like a full-fledged farm, but it, well, that's, I'm referring to one that was made a while back, but, ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. I just took 6 hearts of damage. I fell off my roof. Can you imagine? Can you imagine when I have the third story? I might die. I might actually die when I get to the third story. I have leather. I have leather. And it's almost, and I fall off and damage myself so much. It's literally and get enough. Oh, I have a good set of armor. I wear green leather armor. The reason I don't wear it, the reason I don't have a good set of armor is because I won't waste good armor. If I get a ton of iron, I might waste up an iron bit. That's it. Man. I think this might be 64 blocks long. And some. I gotta actually measure this. I'm gonna start with 64 and run across this rooftop. Ah! My building is 56 bricks long. Yeah. Oh! Goddamn. I need a safety rail. I know what I'll do. I'll make it a thing bigger. So don't fall off stuff. Well, I'm gonna make another story, so I might as well just make a rim. That way, worst case scenario, I just fall into the floor that I'm doing. My building blues is 58 blocks long. You've seen it. It's so big. That's why building it consumes materials. It's taken 2 stacks to do the entire rib. Get up over the third one. Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, dang it. That is not what I wanted to place. Please give me my crafting table back. Ah, dang it. That's not gonna work either. You need these shulker boxes back? I'm gonna have so many shulker boxes by the end of this. To me. Do you literally throw shulker boxes away? Just put them in a chest at my house or something. Gosh darn, jeez. What are you doing? To get so many shulker boxes. Heck yeah. Starts using shulker boxes instead of chests. Don't they hold more? Connection lost. No, and I just broke my scaffolding. Sorry, my character was taking a nap. Hey, my scaffolding's still up. Okay, so it wasn't the scaffolding that crashed me, at least. That'd be a little concerning if just breaking the bottom scaffolding did that to you. I don't even use iron pickaxes. I usually only use iron when I need to mine something specific. Gosh darn it! I fell again. I'm trying to build it quickly. So I do it while running backwards. Hence why I've had to replace 2 parts of my leather armor. And every other piece that I own is on the verge of breaking. That in the fights I have with Country and Meeple. I imagine that's why the torso is so messed up, but still partially there. I don't even own that kind of iron. And I have a bad habit of doing stuff that actually requires an iron. Like, not folding the clothes after they come out of the dryer and leaving them for like half a week. I just sit there and I'll like take a shower one day instead of doing that because I'm lazy. So you know what I do? Take a shower one day, like completely clean myself, and then I just wear the clothes, put the clothes on, and then just flatten them out with my hands and then fold them back. To an extent, and then they kind of flatten the. No, that's too much work. Nah, that's a lot of clothes. If I'm not gonna fold them, I'm not gonna hang them up. Not as I hang them up for to begin with. No, I put them on, I flatten them out, and then I fold them up, and they flatten each other out. I don't actually put them on, but like I put clean clothes on and then put them up to my body and flatten them with my hands as much as I can. Like try to pad out the wrinkles. And I fold them up and I set them there, and I'll put something heavy on them, like a book or something, and they'll like flatten themselves out. Yeah. And then my family wonders why I don't. I'm like, I don't have any shirts. So I was like, why do you have shirts? They can't all be dirty. They are curved. And then I'm like, oh, I have this whole stack of shirts right here. Right? I've gone to work for people and just went in with like completely wrinkly clothes. I was like, I'm gonna be doing heavy labor anyway. I don't need a dress code. I'm gonna have me going up in the attic and moving boxes and stuff. Why do I need to dress pretty? I'm gonna get all dust anyway. I got this big, like, brick building, and I'm cleaning out grime and old boxes and broken glass and stuff from the basement as like an odds and ends job. And you know, there's like dust everywhere. I got new shoes, and I'm like, these look like I've had these shoes for like 4 years now, and I literally just got them a few days ago. They weren't broken, they were just so dusty. Like, and the dirt didn't just come off. So, but that fixed itself the first day I walked in the rain. I'm stir crazy, so like my family will be like, no, don't go out, it's raining, you'll get sick. And I'm like, nah. And then there's like my immediate family who goes, he'll be fine. My favorite one, my mom, she goes, nah, he won't get sick. I let him chew on random things when he was young. His immune system is crazy. And as a baby, I put everything in my mouth, and my mom just let it happen, and people would tell her how bad a parent she is. And what's funny is, like, some of her friends did, but some of her friends' kids get sick like crazy. And I just never got sick as a kid. It's just so growing up, I walked to one of the moms, and I was like, so your kid's been sick 3 times this month. It's been 1.5 years since I've been sick. And I'm like, who's the awful parent now? With like no context, and walked away. I was like, hey. I was so proud of myself. Oh no. That's like patching one of the like skin knee pants. I actually had a kid at school, so like torn jeans were like really cool and stuff. So we went to like a yard sale and bought some like really tore up jeans. It's like 2 people had come in and like it was all the rage and everyone was talking about it. So he came in with these like completely, like, they were just used up. They weren't used, they were used up. Jeez. And we were supposed to go ice skating. And he wasn't cool. But for having ripped jeans. But he was known as he did kind of for a while. Everyone talked about him. He was like, that kid's so badass. He's not afraid to wear ripped jeans ice skating. So he got like a little bit. He got a little bit of his own clout in a way. I mean, it worked out. He milked it. He caught a cold, but he milked it. I think it was funny because another kid's mom couldn't have been the brightest tool in the shed. It's like, it's Florida. They don't have ice skating rinks here. I'm like, oh my god. Yes, because it requires frozen light. I was so embarrassed for that kid in class. I really, to this day, hope that mom was being sarcastic. It was so... I'm immune to every strain of COVID that's come out so far. Water, yeah. Water treatment plants. That's probably what it is. If you're talking about what cleans the water. It's like a huge job. Like, you get paid a fortune to like swim to the bottom of that and pull the plug for the drain. Or so I've been told for like ever. But I never fact checked that. I mean, I've had no interest. I prefer not to prolong think about someone swimming through. Yeah. I'm good. I just prefer not to imagine it. Some of us though, will be like, that's awesome, and then like 2 years in, we're like, oh my god, when is it gonna? Oh. Yeah. See, this is part of the reason why I buy, like, 2 spare controllers. They last me a good while. Like, several months. But, like, it also helped that I lived in Florida, so, like, oh, this Walmart doesn't have it. Let's drive, you know, a couple streets down and go to let's drive to like the next town and it has a Walmart. So we could. Remember when they had the like mini TYs in like McDonald's and stuff? I made a fortune off selling sets as a kid. So we'd get sets, and we get sets of the big TYs too. Like we get all of that. We get the big TYs and the small TYs. I mean, no, not anymore. But I collected TYs as a kid, and I still have a bunch. But we were collecting them to sell them, too. The sets, at least. So we get a whole thing of the adults ones, and we get the small versions. This is like when TYs only had like one set. They didn't have like. No, the big ones are why the small ones exist. They were mini versions of the big sets. So we'd buy the big sets, and then we sell them for several $100s together. Yeah. Because they gave you them at random, and so, like, we'd buy Happy Meals, and Happy Meals, and Happy Meals. And you know what we do with all the extra food? We drove to the local ER at, like, and we handed them out for free. So we were making money, and I got a Happy Meal, you know, as many Happy Meals as I wanted to. But yeah, I remember it was a girl who they were making dinner, and she had like, there's a kid who fell off the trampoline and like really hurt himself, and he's like got his arm wrapped up in like a jacket or something, just trying to keep it still. It hurt to move it. There was a girl who none of her whole family was like there. They had a knife, and like she was helping out in the kitchen, and something had gotten moved, and when it moved, it knocked the knife off something and it fell into her hand. And gosh, her hand, she had it wrapped up in a towel and stuff. Like, it wasn't like dire, but it was bad. Like, probably needed stitches. But under control. And like, those were the two I remember. Because this is years, I was like 7 maybe at best. I wasn't past 7 for sure. I got apparently, you know the Pokemon coins? Like, not for the cards, but like the actual like solid metal coins that you used to get. I had opened like 3, and you get a pack or something. They were like battle coins where you spun them, and you know they had the moveset on them. Well, apparently, I have really good luck with those because I had bought them back in the day for like, you know, $5 a piece, right? Had like 30 coins, so it's like 10, $50, right? I made $60 profit, split 50-50, so I made $120 off of a $50 thing, because I got really good ones. I mean, I just bought them because they were cool, and I was like, honestly, they're probably like $3. It's crazy. But like, evolved forms of the starters and all that is pretty cool, and they were in pretty good condition. We didn't use them a whole lot. Like actual metal. Like, I don't know, but like iron or steel kind of thing. And they're shiny, so they're like, they have like colored pictures and all on, and so it look like, couldn't have been. Battle coins, yeah. You go look up Pokemon battle coins. Me? Or you are asking Google? Yeah. No, hold on. No, that's those are card coins. Pokemon. You know, Pokemon battle coins were metal. Yeah, that would explain their color. And they went bidding for 120. It's crazy. Or it might have been 60 split two ways, but I mean that's still pretty good. Yeah, actually I think it was 60 split two ways. But I mean that's still $10 more than what they cost me. Almost got my roof down. Ah! I jumped on the scaffolding, overshot the scaffolding, and caught the end of the scaffolding as I was falling. See, crouching this take me forever to do. I won't do that. I'll break my ankles before I do that. Oh. I'm surprised my boots haven't broken yet. They have no health bar left. For a bit though. Oh, Pokemon Go. I never agreed with that. I'm sitting there going, handheld games, which are not supposed to meant for you to walk around with. Like, yeah, you can sit down, but like, they weren't meant to be, go somewhere to play it. Yeah, it's still a thing. Like, I don't want to go somewhere to catch a certain thing or play a certain gym. It's actually a famous YouTuber. I think he was like Wolfie Chew or whatever. I don't know if she named herself after Pokemon or not. I just know she said that name for like ever. She's got a really high pitched voice. No, but she had a story, like a real story. Her husband or boyfriend or whatever, were in a car, right? And they'd go somewhere to play a gym, and then they'd park somewhere, and that somebody had like, they were beating the gym, and they like, I don't know, you beat it so many times or whatever. I guess it affects somebody else's game. If you beat it like it's their gym. I don't know. I've never played it. What is... You mean the half red, half white? That's a Pokeball. It's basically it's a professional battle thing, like, like a dojo where you spar, but with the Pokemon, and you get a badge for it or whatever. And I guess players can set up gyms, so they're beating the ever living, bejeebus. And someone started following them and honking loudly and like road rage kind of behavior, but out of nowhere. They like came out of nowhere. And I guess that by the end of it they managed to lose them, but the guess is they had gotten notified of it and went to like drive them off so they couldn't beat it. It's just crazy. I'm like, that's bad. I'm like, it's a game, guy. Let's not risk, a fine or, going to jail over it, game stuff. That's bad. They don't tell a bunch. They're not like somebody who tells a bunch of stories. So their stories are pretty believable too. So I imagine it's true. It's crazy. Like, probably, yeah. There's just like 3 horses around my house. Just like. Oh, I got stuff out of dirt I can fill in. But it's like, that's crazy. I'm like, see, this is why you need to sit down to play. You don't walk around and play. I get it's a mobile game, but come on, guys. Pokemon was never meant to be. I'm gonna have to go. Crazy. Yeah, someone like tried to get me into it, and I just heard the concept and laughed and thought it was silly. This is I'm someone who actually plays Pokemon stuff. Or used to. And they thought it was really weird that I wasn't like, oh. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go random places to play a game. I play games so I don't have to. I play Pokemon so I don't have to socialize with people. It's my time off from people. It's not exactly a social game either. But can you imagine, like, you pull up to, like, a drive-through, right? To catch a certain thing or to do a certain thing, and they're just like, hello? Are you gonna order? No, I don't know, but you apparently can only catch certain things in certain places, so I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what happens if you gotta, like, drive through a drive? Or, like, somebody's parking lot? It's just like, do the businesses consent to this first? Oh yeah, no, it's still up. It's still an app thing. I mean, it's not got the fan base it used to, but I mean, that's inevitable. But I mean, imagine trying to run a store and people are parking outside your store to catch something. Right? No, I'm just... Can't. It can only be caught, like, in this area right now, at this point in time. Well, you know what? You can do that, but you're gonna catch a fee while you're at it. That's what I'd say. Start charging people to park in my lot. I already burnt through 2 boxes of the nether brick. I'm so happy I have all these boxes. I've got 3 boxes still. I'm so stoked. I got all this nether brick. This is a wonderful gift. I keep falling on this. I got the windows done, and I'm doing the roof. I got a rim already. Yeah, because the windows used to be like super open. I literally built another fortress. I'll do the like stairways after I get the whole thing set up. I'll do like inner stairways. I could like wall things off and stuff too. Ah. Oh, I'm too busy building. Can't come. Sorry. Can't come to the door right now. Please leave a message after the... Well, then it's time for him to die, right? If he dies, another one will spawn faster. It's a law of theory. It's not quite a law. But hey. I remember when you're like, nope, we can't do the choker boxes yet because we don't have very many of them. Now you're like, I'm throwing them in the lava pit. Don't mind me. Yeah. No, I was just reminiscing, like, I remember when we first got them, when we first did the Nether. Like, nope, nobody can have choker boxes. I gotta collect some. So we had just done the dragon, and only like 2 or 3 people had them. I wanted one. And name him Biden. No, if you get a sniffer and name it Biden. As for the meme, like, I not even for the politics, I don't care about that, but for the meme itself, it's like the Cosby meme. No, Mr. Cosby, don't. Was it true he was like tried for something and he, while president, I don't follow enough, so like it's word of mouth. Yeah. 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 Um, but I had heard like while he was, I had heard, I don't know, I heard that I don't know if it's the same story or not, because again, don't follow politics too much. Um, but that he had like gotten out of court thing because he like pleaded like dementia, whatever, dementia. You know the when you plead that you can't, you can't remember enough to be held responsible. No, but noted. Yeah, that. He's not fit to be president. That's been my thing forever. Is like, he clearly has someone, like, he stops and he holds his ear and he listens and like somebody's talking to him. And I'm like, look, if you've got someone telling, that's why, like, and I had, like, done some research on it too. I'm like, if you, I don't believe, and I didn't, it's not that I don't like him, it's not that I have ever did like him, but I don't believe in a puppet president. That's one of the few things, like, the U.S. should never have. At that point, I don't care how bad they are, just put whoever's pulling the strings in office. Like, why do we need to go through the whole song and dance for that, you know? I don't want that. Nobody wants that. I'd take them to a random dog. He's just like, this is our leader. He speaks to us through his perfectly fluent communication. And I just make up whatever he was saying with the dog, whenever the dog would say do something. It's like, well, you can't hear him? What do you mean you can't hear him? There's something wrong with you? And like, you know, they'd like cover it up, but like, no, I can hear him. Yeah. He says you need to put some more clothes on. You look weird. You don't use telepathy? Oh, you do use telepathy. You can't hear him? Just mess with the alien. That'd be pretty funny. Did you know did you hear about the fact that they gave hippos human rights? Yeah, so there's hippos in, like, Amazon, and they're kind of like killing the environment, literally with their poop. It's their poop that's killing the environment. And so they're like some really woke activists. I call them woke activists because to me, you know, when you get members of the community turning around, doing something and like trying to be anti-something to the point where you end up doing the opposite of what you're there to do, you know, it's counterproductive. Yeah, so they're trying to be animal activists towards hippos because, you know, what are you going to do, trank a hippo? It sinks. You know, you can trap the ones you can trap, but then you kill them. So to avoid getting them killed, they tried them, and they took judge, and they legally gave hippos human rights. Which is kind of ridiculous because, well, don't you gotta be human to have human rights? And so they went like through this to this level of extreme to protect the hippos because they're, you know, pro-Earth and stuff. Well, by doing so, they're killing the entire rainforest. So to me, you're not an animal activist. You're literally killing the environment. You're not protecting anything. The hippos don't belong there. They weren't meant to be there. They don't have the, you know, if you want them to survive, they need to, like, figure out where they're not supposed to be. Because there's not stuff in the environment really for them, but they kind of wandered down, you know, whatever, and you know, they're somewhere they're not supposed to be. I guess they come in from like the Nile, like a channel or something, and yeah, they're defecating all over the place, and the rainforest isn't meant to handle their feces, for lack of better tax. I just think it's silly that you would go so far as to give something human rights. Because they didn't just give them rights, they gave them human rights, which means, like, if hippos... That means that, like, hippos have the right to wield guns. If you think about it. The right to bear arms. And some of them that are troublesome, like, if they attacked people, they have the right to defend their property. So it was like... Oh, hi. Yeah. That's why I don't crouch build. I thought water was dry. Take a shower to dry it off. Use a towel to get wet. You're all silly. I'll build the stairs after I build the stairs after I'm using the scaffolding to get in and out at the moment. But what I'll do is I'll figure out where I want the walls and stuff, and I'll build a like staircase that's just, you know, like in the Nether fortresses, how they have just the straight up staircase and the bricks underneath it. Like, I'm building it like a fortress. So I'm gonna put those. I think I'm gonna put one right in the middle of like one side or the other of this bit on the floor under it, and then I'll just make a hole where it comes through. But this one's not gonna really have any windows because it's gonna be the farm. It's gonna be artificial light. Oh yeah. Wait till we get to the 4th floor. Minecraft isn't like Conan. It doesn't have restrictions on how I can build stuff or how crazy. Yeah, I think one of their biggest flaws, right, was they stopped the season pass. Unlike season 3 or 4. And I thought that was like a huge thing. That was like my drive to play. And they messed it up at the very end. Like the way it was. If you didn't play constantly, it was hard to get it done. You didn't just have like things you could do once a week. Ah! I have 2.5 hearts. Imagine what happens when I actually start building a problem. I'm gonna die. I'm going to inevitably die at some point. I'm surprised because my boots have had no health bar for the last 7 falls. Cows. You need to die. It's for the greater good, I promise you. I would hit you to knock you off, but I'm afraid that actually would kill you. I wouldn't do it if I thought it would kill you, so I won't. Cause that left me with 2.5 hearts. Now imagine the contact from damaging you doesn't do a whole lot, but that with a slight elevation, and the fact that it already almost kills you if you walk off, it'd be like jumping. Splat. These boots are about to be gone. Yes, I think I'm gonna just do this floor solid. And I think I'll leave this big window open. Here, like this. Yeah. 2, 4, 5 in, and 2, 4, 5 across. I don't know why, but I've always measured that way. Is that weird? I do it so that I can save something. So 2, 4, 5. I'm not gonna do the whole ceiling like that though. That's why I decided I was gonna do a rim. Especially since I was gonna do another floor. Oh, I have several around here. So it's 3 high. I think it's 4 high. That's like 4 high. 2. Oh, it's only 3. Yep. Well, if I'm good, then I won't get my, my yearly call. How will I stay warm in the winter without my yearly call? is doing the dance. You better watch it. She'll dance on you. I'm gonna fall off this and die. I can feel it. I need like a ton of scaffolding, to be honest. I need to achievement build scaffolding to the world limit. I said I need a ton of scaffolding. I want to get the achievement build scaffolding to the world limit. Oh my goodness, I can feel myself. I'm not a favorite. Ah! Oh my god, it's half a heart. I fell. I had half a heart. Did I learn my lesson though? Probably not. No. No, I did not. I assure you, I did not. Absolutely not. I probably won't when it does kill me. Look at all this scaffolding. Oh my goodness. There we go. I've already got the roof coming in. I get so far across and I have to turn around and do it. Oh, it's ready. Yeah, I think building the edge was like key. No. Alright, Blues. I'm gonna head back to my group. Yeah. Hey, I'm off. I'm off. Look at my house. Oh yeah, out of the like multitude of chests you give me, I burnt through half of them. I'd take Christmas week off if I were you. Yeah, if you're not someone who typically streams during the holidays. I stream, and if I have nothing going on, I stream anyway. Alright, I cancel, I don't care. Oh. It's amazing I can play in your world. You know, 'cause I'm on console. I just realized I've been live for 14 hours. Blues, turn around. Turn around. I just watched him spawn. I just watched him spawn. 3 leads. You. Give me your leather. Give me your leather. It'd be cool if you could take their saddles. Don't You try to hide behind blues. That was a very rude tactic. They would try to sniff you. That's what it was. Did you hear what I did? You'll eat my cake whether I get out of here or not. You guys have eaten 3 of my cakes. You ate it on the floor of the table. You've ate 3 cakes. I can try. I can fill it full of snow golems. I can make a snow. In snow golems, you take snowballs, right? I use them to make snow farms. Because they turn the whole ground into snow. The immense snow. Even if it's not a snowy area. I should probably sleep sometime this week. Hi. Alright. Alright, I'll see you around, Blues. Alright. Guess who? What do you mean, goddammit? You mean they haven't yet? Honestly, I would get into a fight over pizza. I'm raiding out now, by the way. Oh, well, shit. Maybe I should cancel then. In case it doesn't bring you, Raika Kasakun. Yeah. You wish to meet me over there? Because it never takes you. It never takes you. Just because. You ready? Does it say, like, that you can leave? Alright, ready? Did it bring you? Delta Force.
Mondays is already guaranteed Minecraft. Mine's supposed to be guaranteed Monster Hunter, but Delta Force came out.